Okay guys, today we're going to be continuing on with Chapter 3, Polynomials. And we're going to do Section 3.3, Adding Polynomials. So write this down when you're ready. We'll get started. Okay, so quick little review. No need to write this down. This is from last lesson, just putting together like terms and unlike terms. So we're going to look at the four of these really quickly. 7x squared plus 3x squared. We have x squared in both of these, so they are like terms, so you can put them together. 7 plus 3 is 10, and what you're left with is x squared. This one, 5a plus b, different terms, unlike terms. That's as simplified as this can go. We have to leave it as it is. 5xy plus 3y. Even though we have y's here, this is an xy and this is a y, so they're actually unlike terms, so you can't put them together. And 5x squared plus 4x, again, x squared and x, they are not exactly the same, so you cannot put them together. Okay, so no need to write that down. I just wanted to quickly go over that again, and then we'll move on. Okay, so this is a review actually from grade 7 and 8. I just want to make sure you guys are comfortable with putting together your positive and negative numbers. So 7 plus 3, that's easy. That's just 10. Okay, I want you to do these in your head as we go. So negative 7 plus 3. You should get negative 4, and you should know that. And you should be pretty comfortable with that. If not, you can always go to your calculator and try it out here. So negative 7, remember our negative sign is here, not subtract, here. So negative 7 plus 3, negative 4. 7 plus negative 3 is going to be a positive 4. And I want to show you something here first before we answer that. Some people like to break down the signs, so they would like to write this as 7. We have a plus and a negative. That becomes a positive and a negative becomes a negative 3. And then they could easily look at this and say 7 minus 3 equals positive 4. Okay, and that's something that might come into play a lot today, that one there. And then we have negative 7 plus a negative 3. This can be written if you want, if you're someone who likes to break down the signs, plus a negative becomes a negative. Negative 7 minus 3 is negative 10. And again, if you're not feeling very confident about that, negative 7 plus negative 3 equals negative 10. Okay, so that was just a quick little refresher on that. Now, we're going to move on to the final review slide. And this is one actually that I want you to quickly sketch and then write down. So pause the video. Don't have to be too neat with this. It's just a little sketch, and then we're going to talk about the perimeter. Okay, by now you should have that written down. So when you're asked for perimeter, perimeter is the distance that you go if you were to walk around the edge of the shape. Okay, so to find a perimeter, you just add up the length of all your sides. So I'm actually going to type this out. So the perimeter, in this case, equals, if we go around this side, it's going to be 15 plus, so 15 plus 4 plus 15 plus 4. Okay, so we just added up all our sides, and then you simply put them together. So 15 plus 4 plus 15 plus 4, well 15 is 30, 4 and 4 is 8, so this is going to be 38. And I just want you to remember, you write this down quickly, I just want you to remember the perimeter is when you add up all the sides. And we're going to see examples of this using polynomials today. So when you're ready and you got this written down, And I'll come back and I'll put my units in, 38 centimeters. When you have this written down, we're ready to move on to some new examples. Okay, so this is a brand new example for today, and we're going to jump right into examples because that's the easiest way, I think, to see adding polynomials. So here we have a polynomial, technically a binomial because we have two terms, 1 and 2 terms, and a monomial. So we're adding these two together, and the steps to add these are quite simple. I want you to write this down as we go. To add them, we just drop our brackets first. So 7x squared plus 4. We're going to drop the brackets. Good. And then we carry down our plus. And then we carry down our 5. So I want you to put this together. Remember your like terms. We have an x squared term here, and then we have just a number term and a number term. So we can put those together. So because this is unlike everything else, it just brings down, and we can't put it together with anything. And then we have plus 4 plus 5. Put those together to be plus 9, and we're done. So write that down. If you had any trouble with that, let me know. If not, we're ready to move on to the next example. Okay, another example. I want you to try this one on your own and come back and we'll do it together. Okay, by now you should have that one done in your exercise book. Quickly, first step, drop your brackets. 3y minus 5. And we bring down our plus, and we bring down our 2. Then we put together our like terms. 3y, we don't have any other y terms, so we don't touch that. That stays the same. And then we have 2 number terms, so we can put those together. We have a minus 5 plus a 2. That is going to be minus 3. Okay. Again, if you're a little bit shaky, with your negative numbers, don't be afraid to come in and say minus 5 plus 2 equals minus 3 to do a double check. That's good for on the test, so you don't make any silly mistakes and lose marks. Alright, when you're ready, we'll move on to the next example. Okay, this example here. Alright, so we have a polynomial here in brackets, 3x minus 2y plus 5x. So what's our first step? Drop our brackets. 3x minus 2y, and then carry down everything else. Now we can put together our like terms. So here we have a 3x and a 5x, 2x terms, so we can put those together. And I'm actually going to write those together like this. So 3x plus 5x, and then carry down our minus 2y. So 3x plus 5x, we're good to put those together. If we had 3 apples plus 5 apples, that's 8 apples, or 8x. And we carry down our minus 2y. Double check, do we have any more like terms? Nope, so this will be our final answer. So quick little review. You always drop your brackets, group together your like terms, put them together, and then double check for anything else you can do. And that's all just adding polynomials. Okay. And this is going to be, we just got 3 more examples to do, and then we're done our little video. So we're going to do this one together because we have 2 polynomials now. 2 binomials, sorry, put together, and we're going to need to know what to do here. So 3x plus 2y, that's one polynomial, plus 5x minus y, another polynomial. Quickly stop, look at our minus y. We know this means minus 1y. Okay, so now we're ready to get started. Again, same step as before. We drop our brackets, except this time we have two sets of brackets to drop. So we have 3x plus 2y. Carry down our plus sign. So this means plus 5x and plus negative y. So plus, and then we drop our brackets, minus 5x. Positive 5x. And then minus y. Alright, I'm going to go and group my like terms now. So we have a 3x and a 5x. And we have a positive 2y and a negative y. Let's put them together. 3x plus 5x. And plus 2y subtract y. So now 3x plus 5x is 8x. 3 apples plus 5 apples, 8 apples, okay. And then we have positive 2y, subtract a y. So 2 minus 1 is just 1, positive 1y. So I'm going to leave my 1 out and just write it as y. Double check anything else to go together. No, these are unlike terms, so this is our final answer. Okay, quick little review. You drop your brackets, group your like terms, put them together, and double check. Make sure that there's nothing else that you can put together. Okay, I want you to try this one on your own here. And when you're ready, we're going to come on back and go over it together. Okay, so this one here, first step. We had x squared plus 2 plus 5x minus 4. Drop our brackets. X squared plus 2 plus 5 x minus 4. And that's an x there. There we go. Alright, so we group together our like terms. We got an x squared here. Any more x squared? No. Okay, so that's going to be fine. We have a number here on its own, a constant. Do we have any more constants? Yes, this minus 4. And we have a 5x. So let's group together our like terms. So that's x squared on its own. I'm going to leave that. That's my blue term. I'm going to bring down my 5x here, plus 5x. And then I'm going to bring down my two red terms, plus 2 minus 4. And a little tip, usually mathematicians usually write things like x squared, x, and your numbers last. We don't put our numbers in the middle, we put our numbers last. Okay, we write by lessening power. So this is to the power of 2, power of 1, and to the power of 0. That's how we usually write it. Okay, so this here, x squared is fine, no other like terms. 5x, that's here. And then we have a positive 2 minus 4, that's going to be negative 2. Okay, hopefully you guys got that. If not, please let me know so I can straighten you out and fix your mistakes. And then you can see where you go wrong and feel more confident when we move forward. Okay, last example for today. Alright, here, I want you to write this down and you're asked to find the perimeter. Okay, so our perimeter, and I'm just going to call it P. Remember, it equals all sides added together. Okay, but now we don't have numbers, we have polynomials here, but still, it's the same. is the same procedure as before. So we have to add together all of our sides. So we add together x minus 9 plus x plus 4 plus, and what's this side going to be here? This is the same as this side, so we have another plus x minus 9. And then our final side is down here, which is the same as this one. So we add together x plus 4. Don't be afraid of when you see the polynomials. Don't stop and say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. Finding perimeter is just adding your sides, except this time our sides look a little bit different. That's all. Just follow your procedure. So perimeter equals. Now I'm going to group my like terms. So I'm going to get my blue out. I'm going to group together all my x terms. So we have an x plus an x plus another x plus another x. Okay, and then I'm going to group together all my constants. Minus 9, positive 4, minus 9, and positive 4. So we got minus 9, positive 4, minus 9, positive 4. Okay, and now we're good to put some more things together. So our perimeter, oops. Perimeter equals, put our blue terms together, 1x plus 1x plus 1x plus 1x, we have 4x. And then we put our red terms together, minus 9 plus 4 minus 9 plus 4. I'm going to pop up my calculator, make sure I make no little silly mistakes. So minus 9 plus 4, subtract 9 plus 4 equals minus 10. Okay, so do we have any other like terms? Nope, they're unlike terms, so we have simplified this as far as we can. So the perimeter equals 4x minus 10. So although this looks a little bit different than what we're used to seeing, it still is the perimeter. You just follow that procedure that we done in the review up here. We just added together our numbers. In this case, we added together our polynomials. Okay, so here's your practice work for today. It looks like a lot, but it's actually because I had to write out A, C, E, and G here. So I actually cut those in half for you guys to do. So we have page 229 to 230, 8 A, C, E, and G, 9 A, C, E, and G, 10A, 12, and 17A and C. Now some of these in number 17 are going to look pretty complicated. They have a lot of variables. Just remember your steps and remember to group your like terms and you should be fine. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck with the practice work. Let me know if you have any issues.